Yeah, the last time we played was like early October.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, good to get back. It's funny, there was one fan who was very nicely keeping me up to date. He was going back and actually catching up on all the episodes on YouTube, and he finally caught up just for tonight. And I'm like, oh, do I have a treat for you?
Oh, nice.
No, I've been missing this, but like at the same time, just the stars didn't align.
Yeah,
So.
and
It's been crazy busy.
and you guys all had other shit going on in the places where you're from, which I get.
God, it's ridiculous. Yeah, like everything in me right now is okay. So now what?
Yeah, really.
You know.
Well, I guess we can just go outside. Nope. Well, I guess I can Nope.
Nope. Yeah, that's been everything.
I mean, Applebee's has been open this whole time. So,
So silver linings.
nothing's changed for me, man. The B's is always going to be there.
Man, it's so funny. When I come to the States, I really want to go to, like, all the crappy chain restaurants, but all my friends who I hang out with are nice people. I'm like, Joel, we can do better than that. You don't have to go there. But I've seen all the commercials and heard about it my whole life.
I can't do better than that.
That's something that's relatable. I went out to California to visit my sister at one time, and I was like, I want to go to In-N-Out Burger because I keep hearing about this thing. He goes, no, I'm going to take you to the real good place. I was like, I don't want to go to the real good place. I want to go to In-N-Out. I want to know what the hell that tastes like because everyone talks about it. And she took me to some hole-in-the-wall indie shithole like burger place where the most basic-ass burger I could get was one that had mushrooms on it, and then they bring out the burger. It's not like chopped up mushrooms. It's a whole-ass mushroom just sitting on top of the burger. And I don't mean like just like the top part, stem and all.
Huh.
So literally like the bun is like balancing on top of this one clunky ass mushroom.
That's a choice.
And I'm like,
Damn
that's
it, Los Angeles.
You done it again.
Hold on. I mean, because as somebody who will fervently defend In-N-Out, you didn't get one?
no.
That's Jesus.
Yeah, my
I'm not
sister
getting
sucked.
Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, man. You gotta get.
You gotta
the
do
classic.
Roscoe's.
That's also on my list. I really want to do that.
Oh yeah, no. If you come here near me, then I'll take you to all the garbage places. That
Hell
sounds
yeah.
fun and affordable.
Dude, we'll film it so I can write it off on my taxes.
No cameras where we're going. We're going shame palaces.
Love it.
You got Golden Corral up there?
No, we do not, but I have heard the legends
what?
of the Golden
I'm
Corral.
gonna fuck you up, son.
Sweet. I'm very excited about this.
I think one of the best tweets I saw yesterday morning after the announcement was, "Ain't nobody having a Happy Meal in a Cracker Barrel today."
Yes, I saw that too. That was also very good.
Oh,
Like legit, the one time I was in New York, which ironically was back in 2016 during the last election when that was heading up and everything, someone literally pulled me away from the Cheesecake Factory as I almost walked in. But Cheesecake Factory, I have heard the portions are out of control.
They are, dude. They once served me a burrito the size of a baby.
Let me enjoy.
I keep that photo, and even though like I'm 10 years younger in it, like it makes the round as my my profile picture on Facebook like
Nice.
once a year. It's fucking it's insane.
Let me taste the excess, please.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous.
oh, is our Heart Attack Cafe still open, or did they close?
Oh yeah,
it
in
down?
Vegas. Yeah, I
They
remember.
closed because people had heart attacks.
Oh,
But
well,
now we got.
There,
But
there
now we
were a
got.
couple. I mean, we had one here in Dallas.
Yeah. There's still a heart attack burger in Vegas, and then LA now has Fat Sal's, and I will happily send you the Fat Sal's menu after we're done.
Please do. I love reading menus from places I
Dude,
can't go
it's-
to at the moment.
I'll
Dude, the
read
best-
it when I get there.
Like the Fat Sal's, you need to prepare yourself. You will probably gain an extra 200, 300 calories just reading this menu.
Sounds good. Are they one of those places that puts the fries on the sandwich
Oh
just
yeah,
to make a point?
It's not even and then some. That's just the beginning.
Hell yeah. All right, then. So I guess we can drop the curtain in a minute and we can start. Everyone good? Everyone got all their shit together, all their dice, all their sheets and what haves you?
All right, dice.
Yes. Again,
I'm-
see, you always forget about
I'm
the dice.
80% here, but I'm 100% committed.
That's fair. That's all I
Those
ask.
are good. Those should be in like wedding vows.
Yeah. I like it. Let me write that down for later.
I'm Like
Honestly, don't know why I'm still single.
80% here, 100% committed.
Yeah.
Nice.
I do wander though. My mind tends to wander.
I mean, that other 20% is basically just asking when is Robot Wars ever going to come back to TV.
Oh, Robot Wars. What was the name of the PBS equivalent? Robot Wars. Didn't they have one that
Yes.
was similar?
Okay, there was
For a couple
BattleBots, and then there was
BattleBots.
Robot Wars. BattleBots was like the Coke, and Robot Wars was the Pepsi, and I only know that because like Mick Foley hosted that for a little bit. All right, now again,
I'm looking
remember
at this chart for X-Men X of Swords. I haven't read a single issue of it, and this looks confusing as fuck.
really, I've read
just been
every one.
watching Joel's reviews.
Thank you.
And
It's-
I'm not
yeah.
following.
It's
Do
a
better,
lot
Joel.
to take in,
Mm.
but it's such an awesome concept, and it's built on the weakest parts of the Hickman run right now, which I'm a little bummed about.
All right, what's the general concept?
Sword tournament.
Yeah, it's the Tarot and Sword Tournament, and it's all happening in Otherworld that takes place in Excalibur.
This is like a Yu-Gi-Oh!
And also-
crossover?
It
and also we're
basically
finding
is
out that-
anime.
Yeah, and we found out the fucking Apocalypse got down.
Yes,
Like,
he did.
Apocalypse fucks.
His original wife is the de facto villain of the story. Her name is Genesis.
Makes sense. All this is making sense. This is fine.
And the original Four Horsemen were also his kids, so there you go. And this is all shit he did
that
come
makes
back
sense.
to bite him.
Yeah, no, and then he got left behind because he was the weak one, right?
Yes, which is very
Yeah.
interesting. A guy whose entire personality is built around survival of the fittest. He was the weakest amongst his family.
Yeah, but it's not like a twist, right? That's just kind of teed up, right? That's T-ball.
There's been some frustration just because it's been cool to read the setup of each chosen warrior and their sword.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
But then, like, out of nowhere, hey, we need to fill in this gap in the storyline issue dropped where it was like, hey, remember how we took 12 issues to build up the good side team?
Yeah.
Here's one issue to build up the
The bad guys.
The bad guys. So
So,
I'm just like, okay, let's start cutting fools
how
up
many
already.
issues is this?
22. But you get like 3 a week.
Jesus Christ!
But it's like 3 a week, so it's actually... We're already past the halfway
No,
point
fuck
now.
that.
That's just from a narrative standpoint, that is a fucking messy story. To be 22 issues long.
It's actually shockingly simple, is the thing, and I probably would agree with you, Josh,
or
if
it's
it
a
was.
very slow story?
Well, here's the messed up thing they do, is they do a lot of, oh god, what do they call it? Unreliable narrator. So Apocalypse tells you the story of his, wife, and how Eriko, the other part of Krakoa, fell, and it's like, okay, and then we hear the story
hate
from
all
another
of
point of
this.
view, then another, and then it's like, okay, so you learn everything that was kind of stupid about it. But yeah, what Kirk said too, if you haven't been reading...
I'm having a hard time, I'm really excited about it, and as we keep explaining it to you, I'm like, maybe I'm not that into it.
Yeah, it's like...
It sounds like the type of thing, type of movie or like piece of media that I would have been really into in high school because
Yeah.
it sounds overly complex for no reason.
Yeah, it kind of is.
When it doesn't need to be 22 issues.
It's like
22 issues.
it's Marvel wants that Age of Apocalypse money. They're like, hey, remember when everyone bought every X-Men title? What if we could do that again, at least for 2 months? That's what I think is the business reason behind it. Is like, can we get everyone to buy every X-Men book?
I want to know what kind of deal Hickman had to cut so that whenever crossovers were happening, he was like, but we leave the X-Men alone.
Yeah, oh yeah, that's some big
so
dick
I am
moves.
appreciating, like, if you're going to hit me with 22 issues of an X-Men crossover, I'm like, all right. At least I can follow that storyline.
That's why I was willing to accept it. I'm like, okay, they've crossed over with nothing else at this point, so I will give
Well, how
them
many
this.
crossovers have there been since House of X started? There was Empire.
Oh yeah, I guess they were kind of involved in that, weren't they? Holy shit!
They were, yeah.
Which they've
But
actually
Empire-
set up Sword here in X of Sword, so that's actually getting set up as well. Yeah, there's
Has it
gonna,
just been Empire?
yeah, just
Well,
Empire.
Yeah, Empire
And again, the whole thing
wrapped
with
up not so
Empire
long ago,
was
right?
Empire was like its own miniseries that happened outside of X-Men. That's
Yeah.
why I was kind of like, all right, thank you for working that out for me.
Mm.
Because I totally ignored the Empire crossovers.
It's,
it-
no,
it-
anytime that they do something with the Kree, no one gives a shit. The Kree are the most boring parts of the Marvel Universe.
But they're blue. Also, they're apparently going to be involved in King of Black, too. That was the whole special Venom tie-in this week. They're like, hey, maybe
Didn't their fucking planet die? What the fuck is happening?
Oh, they're
I'm trying to think of an interesting Kree storyline, and man.
something.
Did Kree die hard? No. Maximum security? No.
Something Fantastic Four, but they were only
That
kind of
See,
part
this
of
is why we
that
don't
Bendis
give the
did?
90s.
No.
Look, the 90s X-Men cartoon actually made the Kree kind of cool.
It's true.
That's the last time I can think of
Wait,
it.
do original Captain Marvel stories count as Kree stories?
I'll give you that.
Oh, you mean the white Kree guy? Yeah, sure.
I'll allow
Cancer
it.
Marvel.
I'll allow it. Sure. Man,
Dude, actually, there was a fucking great... It's such a throwaway, but there was a Captain Marvel story where they made like some sort of bet inside the offices of which off-the-wall concept would work. And Captain Marvel actually took the lead in this thing. And it was this awesome storyline about how the power cosmic made him go insane. And it
I
was
remember that.
Yeah. That was a ton of fun to read. But no one else was reading it except for the people that were like, this isn't regular Marvel. Oh my god, they're insane. And I think that was the last time I read anything Kree that was like...
right.
The Kree were very much like, he's gone insane. But at the same time, the Kree were like, but he's getting shit done? So...
I mean, I would say Annihilation, but they were minor characters, and
That's true.
extremely minor.
Yeah.
That was about
But
everything.
Annihilation is probably my favorite Marvel story ever.
I really like Carol Danvers, but
Hmm.
any time that they try and go and let's get her involved with the Kree, I'm like, this, you need to get the fuck away from
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
No, give her brand new villains. Give her like big space monsters to fight. No one gives a shit about hammers and accusers. None of that shit.
But the Supreme Intelligence is Zordon, basically.
Like when they made her like when they made her that character for a hot second, and like
Yeah.
I was like, do that for one issue. Yay, I saw it. Let's keep moving.
And then they were done. All right, we want to play D&D, guys?
Yeah, sure.
I do love this comic talk. Again, if you're listening to the show on Patreon, and you absolutely should, you're getting a hell of a pre-show this week, everyone.
What do our characters have to roll to keep this conversation going? In that
Yeah,
world?
really.
Well, I mean, you're not doing multiverse until tomorrow, right?
Yeah, no, not till tomorrow.
Okay, so this is the preamble to multiverse.
So yeah, people get a little
Okay.
comic talk, so they're very happy about that. Also, thank you, Pat Senior, for once again subscribing there. You're literally the biggest cash donor to this show. You're our biggest benefactor so far.
We're gonna have to loop around and pick up his character again later on in another adventure.
I have something planned for his character. Don't worry.
Nice.
So I think you'll all be very pleased with that. So all right, in a second here, I'm gonna count us down. I'm gonna drop the curtain. And we can get started then. All right, so 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And hello and welcome everyone once again to the thrilling adventures of Capes and Quests. I'm your Dungeon Master Joel, and joining me are my good friends, the D20 Degenerates, my players, Kurt, Aaron, and Josh. How are you, everyone? It has been too long.
Hey, man.
It's hard to answer that.
It's
but
been
I'm
a
glad
while,
we're
yeah.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
We last played in early October, actually, so it's super fun to get everyone back now. It seemed like a lot of stuff happened. A lot of stuff happened to all of us. We were all really busy, and it's like, man, I'd like to play, but at the same time, I cannot blame anybody, but I think we're all in much better places now, or at least slightly better.
Reality was stranger than fiction in the last month. So
For recording purposes, yes, everybody is fine.
Yes, really.
proof
That
of
was-
life.
That's what makes good TV.
Yeah, really. You see, all that drama we've been enjoying, I'm just going to suck that out right now and make it go away.
Yeah, you don't see news anchors crying on the evening news about their day.
Nah, that's why they come here, to watch me cry, to put this game together, man. So a fan out there, his name is Andrew, and in all the time off, he actually worked his way through all the episodes I put up on YouTube so we could kind of be sort of caught up for when we did this live. And he had a great quote that, again, I swear when I start making the Capes and Quests merch, that's going on there. His quote was, "This isn't D&D, this is insanity." And I'm like, boom, there you go. That's the tagline.
I
It's a
love
good
it.
blurb. We need him to get famous so we can put that on things.
Yeah,
Yeah.
really. Get to work. Come on, fans. I believe in you and all your dreams. Get to work so I can coattail ride you all. Now, when we last left off, actually, you know what? I'm going to do a fun thing I haven't done in a couple episodes. How about you guys describe to me, and I will fill in the holes for what happened the last time we played? Because, again, it's been a real long time. What was the last thing you all remember?
We went into a cave with Pastor Donche. They found a jug that was multiplying when they touched it.
Yeah.
I had my cloak, grab it, send it back into the thing.
You did.
Into our caravan. Then we found our evil shadow versions. I didn't do shit, so I walked out of there. And then we're on the other side, and we're going to go to a pirate place.
There you go. That's pretty goddamn good, Aaron. Yeah, pretty fucking excellent memory.
I was gonna say all that too, but he talked first, so technically, damn it.
Yeah,
Thank you for that. Thank you so much. I didn't remember any of that.
Which I think will still go down as one of Corbin's greatest moments, defeating his evil goo doppelgangers just by being like, you have no power outside this cave, I'm leaving.
I was gonna say, I remember we were about to fight something, and then he walked away, so then we walked away, and then we were moving on to another place.
And that solved the problem.
Away.
Put a stop to all of this.
Which
He's
also
the most violent pacifist ever.
Yeah, which made for a great episode, by the way.
Certainly is. All right, then. So, as we return to the adventure, you are just exiting the Dustfall Caverns, and you are met by the sound of loud seagulls in the distance. The cool sea breeze is kissing your faces, and the city of Wharf and its many pirate residents lay right below you. You had come here seeking more information about Dagon Knox, the person who was revealed to be the gargoyle, the strange underground figure who was pulling all the strings and basically has been trying to kill you ever since you got to the Tragic Kingdom. That guy's a dick.
No.
Yeah.
Please make a note of that, guys.
Big
Guy's
dick. So
wrote down Guy's dick.
Solid. So the gateway to the city, as you make your way up to it, is actually lined with a lot of heads and a lot of skulls. One you actually recognize, these smoky gray tabaxi you had met at the wedding. Looks like she had made it back to town, but the pirates have no mercy for failures. Oops.
That's not good.
That's that should be interesting.
Yeah, that should let you know what these pirate folks are like. It's also here, too, as you crest the line and make your way into the city proper, you feel that oh-so-familiar vibration from your pack, and that is because your Tome of Far Speech is going off. Who's going to collect this call?
All right, yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, so Vorlin, you pick up the Tome of Far Speech, and you get a message from someone you haven't actually got a message from before in the tome, and it is Athena, your elven gangster girlfriend who you picked up and joined the party barge crew not too long ago. And her, message is pretty short. She's saying, hey, thanks for, taking me in and everything. You certainly didn't have to. Don't think I'm not going to pay you back and not pay my way here in this new crew. I might not be a boss anymore, but I still have some street contacts, and I, asked some questions about Dagon Knox, and I found some stuff you might be interested in.
I thought this was totally going to backfire in my face. I'm glad this is working out.
I mean, it might still.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, all right.
The relationship's still new.
Could
Take your time, buddy.
Could go either way. She eventually reveals to you that this guy, Dagon Knox, isn't just any old dragonborn Imperial. He's actually the head spy master of, of the Empire. And in fact, his newest mission recently, the thing that kind of got him famous and kind of got him promoted up the ranks, was cracking down on Fey dust smuggling. He's basically been leading the Imperial war on drugs.
So this guy, F this dude.
Alright, so this is the person we have to kill?
Specifically crafted this villain just for us. In terms of motivation.
Yeah.
I always knew in season 2 you were going to fight a spy master, but I didn't think of his motivation till later.
And you went after Achilles' heel, Joel.
Drugs.
Just a peek behind the curtain. So, all right, with that information in hand, you actually walk into the Rust Wharf proper. And this place is unlike any city you've been to so far. Highmorn and Treetop, they were dens of crime and inequality, but they at least tried to, keep up an air of legitimacy. This place is pure, uncut fucking anarchy. People are drinking and fighting and fornicating in the streets. Loud barred music can be heard from the dozens of bars and taverns that line the boardwalk, and all of it in the shadow of a bunch of rusted out Navy ships that have been left abandoned and are now currently being squatted in.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Can we live here?
You finally found your people.
Yeah, no, this sounds nice.
This is great, but let's not tell these people about the party barge just yet.
Yeah, really.
Let's bring the party barge to the people.
They literally are your people. They're a bunch of anarchists who live on houseboats. Holy shit.
Give them what they want.
Gotta give the people what they want. You see a series of shops and businesses up and down the place. There's a provision shop, and there's also the bar that Scrunch had mentioned to you earlier. It's the biggest and most happening of all the bars, and it's called the Salty Mermaid, and it's about 10, 20 feet in front of you.
Oh man, Scrunch knows all the fucking cool places. God, I love that dude.
Sure
We need
does.
to bring him with us one of these times. He's fucking fun.
I
right.
statted him.
Good to
Good.
know. All right,
Did you
yeah.
stat him so he could get into combat, or in case we end up fighting him?
Both.
I'd rather die. I want to let you guys know if it comes down between you guys and Scrunch. I made my decision in the first campaign.
Scrunch every time. All right, so what are you going to do now that you're in the pirate city?
I would throw a perception check out, but you pretty much really did describe the bedlam that is this new land.
There's no secrets in this place.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I'm going to go in first because he used the word bedlam, and that's going to get us found out and beat up like nerds.
All right, with Antoine leading the way, everyone roll me a dexterity check right quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Go.
Right off the bat.
Oh, geez, I gotta get a dice out.
Ooh, 1.
I think I want
Yikes.
my different dice out because people made fun of my old dice.
Oh, no.
It's a 12.
Okay.
And then 17.
17. Okay, so Vorlin, you're the only one who is able to actually dodge out of what's about to happen to you right now. So as you make your way to the bar, a massive explosion lets out from one of the houses that you're nearby, and there is smoke and soot and shrapnel all over the place, and Thorgy and Josh, you both are actually going to take some damage now because you were not able to get out of the way of what you only realize after the fact is a cannon blast coming from inside one of these houses, and you both take 4 damage.
Bedlam,
Oh,
bitches.
no.
Bedlam.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still down to drink if you are, though. Like, I'm still down to crack a cold one with the boys.
So,
I just know something interesting that I haven't seen yet.
yes.
My hit point maximum is 48. My current hit points is 55.
Oh, that should probably be the other way around. Or you didn't, you haven't taken a rest yet from the goo fight, so it probably hasn't changed yet.
But the goo fight, how would my current hit points then be higher than my maximum hit points?
Maybe I fucked that up on my end. Maybe you should reverse it.
Okay, I think you just didn't change one of them, so I'm gonna go
Okay,
ahead.
that's my
swap
problem.
The 48 to 55. There you go.
Cool.
All right, there we go.
But yeah, so
right.
when the smoke and dust of all of this clears, you see that no one was actually shooting at you, but you see a tiny little brown-skinned gnome in coveralls. He's kind of, putting his hand through the dust and the soot, and you see that he was basically cleaning or trying to repair one of these cannons in his shop when it frickin' blew up in his face and ended up blowing up on you, and he is incredibly freaked out right now. He comes running out like a bat out of hell, and he's trying to dust you off, Antoine, and pick you up, and he's trying to, dust Corbin off too, and he's like, I'm sorry, I'm so very sorry. Oh God, this is the worst thing that could happen to me today. Are you all right? Please tell me you're all right.
We will not be inviting him to the party barge.
Yeah, nah, Definitely crossing them off the list. That's a good idea, you guys.
I'm sorry. I know you don't want to hear about my problems, but the Iron Kraken pirates, these are their cannons. I had to get them serviced, and I had to do it quickly, and just, you're better than this, Raj. You're better than this. And he just kind of starts like hitting himself in the head like Rain Man.
Raj, calm down. Raj, listen to me. Fuck you, that hurt.
Look, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I swear, I run a good, solid operation. I will make it up to you. He reaches into his pocket and he pulls out 3 golden tokens with the symbol of the Salty Mermaid on them. He's like, here, look, for you and your friends, take this, free drinks, whatever you want, on my tab. Just look, we don't have to tell anyone about this, right? I don't want my head on a pike outside the city.
All right.
Okay. All right. Cool. Yeah. I mean, free drinks got to make everything better for me. I don't know about you guys.
How'd you know we were addicts?
Yeah.
I mean, everyone here is. We all have our vices in the Rust Wharf.
By the way, how damaged is his shop front?
It's the entire like left side of the wall is gone. A cannon exploded inside of it.
Okay. And like, does anybody else around besides us that took the shrapnel damage? Like, is anyone aware of it, or is that just how much of a shit show this town is, that like that was kind of run of the norm?
Some people stopped for a second to look at it, but in the time they stopped to look at that, a small gang fight broke out on the other end of town. It looks like a bunch of orc pirates fighting it out with a bunch of lizard folk pirates, so they stopped giving a shit about the explosion in Times Square, and now everyone is at the other end going, fight, 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 fight!
Okay. Cool, I just want to know what we're dealing with. Sweet.
So heading into the bar, fellas, or?
Yeah, bar.
I mean, wait, does drinking refill any HP? Can I refill?
I'll say if you hang out for a bit and have some drinks, we'll call that a rest.
All right.
Lord knows I already do, so yeah.
Let's drink this off.
All right, so you make your way inside the Salty Mermaid Tavern, a raucous pirate bar. Oh, there's naked men and women dancing up in the rafters, but not human, as you quickly realize 90% of the population here seems to be wild folk, aka tabaxi, centaurs, minotaurs, satyrs, also sometimes rather insensitively referred to as beastmen, and you've never seen that anywhere else before where there's so many non-humans around.
Junk weird or junk similar? How's the junk? What's the junk situation?
I imagine Antoine looking down and going, similar.
Yeah, finally. Normal junk.
Junk that he can work with.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right.
So yeah.
Well, I'm gonna slide up to the bar. You fellas are you guys joining me or gonna go mingle around?
I'm always, because of the way he's described this new city, like I'm constantly going perception check.
All right.
But I mean, where are we in the bar right now? So
you're still hanging out by the door right now. Roll me a perception. I'll tell you what you see.
Like a bunch of awkward idiots.
Yeah, exactly. Like you do whenever you walk into a new joint.
Just fill it with my jacket sleeves.
My perception check is so I got 13.
Okay, so this is a fairly large place. It's probably the biggest business in town. There's the bar level you're on right now. Upstairs, they got rooms for people to stay the night and for any other sort of saucy activities. You actually do notice there's at least one other human kind of hanging around by the door, and this guy, he actually looks a lot like Corbin. He's a big built mountain man with crazy hair. He's got an open shirt, and on the open shirt you can actually see he's got a tattoo of a big red manticore on his chest. At the other end of the room you also see some kind of graffiti mural, but you can't quite make out what it's actually about from where you're standing.
Okay. Can we nudge Corbin in the direction of Red Manticore tattoo dude?
Mm-hmm. You can do whatever.
Does Corbin
you like.
even want to?
I turn to you and say, "Stop shoving me."
I'll talk to your homeboy.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
I'm the one
you do.
human here, so obviously.
I must know.
Whatever prejudice you think is going on, it's exactly what's happening.
That's
Go
totally what
talk
we're
to the
thinking,
other
yes,
human, you
absolutely.
human.
I'm gonna go check out the graffiti wall though.
All right.
I'm going to go and get food.
Sounds good. We'll start with Vorlin, and then we'll move on over to Corbin. So, Vorlin, you make your way over to the graffiti wall, and you're not one for art, but you stare at it long enough, and you eventually realize that this thing is telling the story of the Rust Wharf, basically the origin of this place, that back during the Crown Wars, because it was a landlocked war between the two princes and princesses to see, who would rule their father's kingdom, the Navy guys basically all got called away to, fight in the war, and they left their shifts behind, wherein they're basically cabin boys and, deck swabs and all the second-class citizens of the Rust Wharf, which just so happened to be wild folk, took over. They took over the ships, they took over the town, and never gave it back after the war ended. And this was kind of a big, big power to the people uprising, is what it was.
Cool.
Nice.
So this is definitely our people.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah, I like
All right.
this.
Definitely fight the power types is what these are. Now, Corbin, you make your way over to the bar to get some food, and you see that the owner and operator of the Salty Mermaid is a beautiful younger woman with olive skin, emerald green eyes, dark raven hair, who only when you get close to the bar and actually look behind you realize, oh, this lady doesn't have any legs. Instead, she slithers around on a large green snake tail, and it's only when you get a little closer to her, too, do you realize, oh, she's got scales on her as well.
That affects me in no way.
No, I
In a
didn't
lot
think
of ways.
But yeah, she's a snake lady, is what she is. She's a big snake lady.
Oh, good for her.
Do you introduce yourself to the snake lady? What do you do?
I ask for food.
Ah, yes.
I say, what's the special?
Ah, well, we have these new things from Treetop. They're called the Corbin, I do believe, fried mutton turned into a sandwich. Really popular.
I'm leaving.
He's so cool.
So you turn around and leave. As you attempt to walk out the door, though, Mr. Manticore Chest actually puts out an arm to stop you, and he kind of stares you dead in the eye. Doesn't say anything, but just kind of stares at you dead.
I'm going to burn one of those chi points in order to disengage.
Oh, shit, that is a power you have, actually. Holy shit, okay, yeah, you can do... Fuck, you can do that. Yeah, you
I
disengage.
limbo under his arm and keep walking to the door.
Okay.
This pacifist run he's doing.
Unlike the goo monsters from before, this guy actually does follow you for a little bit, and he starts shouting at you, "Don't you walk away from me, hog doll! You don't remember
I
me,
didn't
do
say,
you?"
oh my god, that was my name.
Yes, yes, your last name was Corbin Hogdoll. There you go.
You have to
yeah.
remember your own last name for a second there. Say, hey, wait a minute.
I thought it was Scrunch. I don't know.
No, that's not until the wedding episode you become Corbin Scrunch.
Ah,
Scrunch's full name is Scrunch, in case you're wondering, like Mario.
I'm
Yes.
smiling because I'm disappointed, but I'm happy for him. I just want him to be happy. Scrunch.
Yeah,
Not
he.
you.
But yeah, he.
oh, none of us are.
But yeah, a tattoo guy yells at you there. "Don't you walk away from me, hog doll! You never ran from anything in your life. Oh, you'll get yours."
I use second wind in order to raise up my finger as I walk away from him.
All right. Yeah, he lets you go. He's so disgusted that you wouldn't even look at him. So yeah, he just kind of lets you go and goes back to manning the door.
Okay.
I'm gonna go talk to the snake
And that's that
lady.
side quest.
That's that side quest complete. There you go.
All right, so I'm gonna go talk to the snake lady because there's something about me that really wants to talk to her and see if I can kind of angle that into some weird snake lady sex later on
Sounds
before we
good.
leave out onto our murdering.
Classic.
So I'm gonna talk to her and like get some information out of her.
All right.
Literal tale in every town for Antoine.
Badum tish.
Well, at least I don't commit to them and start forming long-term relationships and they start moving in with us.
I'm trying to learn your ways, dude. I'm trying to learn your ways. I promise.
Love and
Trust
leave.
me.
That's
Yeah.
Antoine's way.
I'm trying to figure it out.
All right. So I'm gonna walk up to the bar there, or wherever that snake lady was hanging out.
Yeah, she's pouring drinks behind the bar right now.
Welcome. What can I do for you?
I'm flip her like a coin, like with my thumb, just like real cool, like yo, I got this gold coin.
Ah.
Homie outside shot me with a cannon, and he said, we got drinks on his tab.
Ah, yes. Yes, I know these coins. They'll do you well here. I'm Esmeralda, by the way. Why not have a seat, and I'll have the boy bring you some drinks and food. Luca!
And she kind of snaps her fingers and gets a guy. He comes out there, sets you up a table and everything, starts pouring you drinks, and even pulls out your chairs for you.
Y'all make that with Corbins? Y'all make Corbins here?
Oh, yes, absolutely. They're the hot new ticket item.
Ooh, hell yeah. Let me get a Corbin with cheese.
Oh, we got all the cheeses. You want Gouda, Provolone, Brie?
Yes. Just
I was expecting
yes.
a Monster brand, but okay.
I mean, you want human? We got human
Giant
cheese.
Scorpion.
Yeah, really. Yeah, it would be weird if all these monster people had human cheese as well.
Yeah, you know what? Fair enough. I don't want a whole Corbin. Give me a quarter Corbin with cheese, and that'll be it for me.
You want soup with that?
Corbins come with soup now? Man.
I kind of love the fact that your snake voice almost sounds like the drive-in static.
Yeah, really.
And it plays into this gag perfectly.
Thank you. So, all right. So yeah, you guys sit down there, and the boy starts bringing you the food, and you heard his name was Luca, and it's only after he kind of starts pouring you drinks and giving you food and everything do you realize you actually kind of recognize this guy. He's walking around with a big, massive leg splint, like he suffered some sort of big accident not too long ago. And he's kind of combed his hair in such a way as to cover up some really bad burns on the left side of his face.
Oh shit! You're Devin Sawa.
It's the guy. It's one of the fire cultists, the one that you let go all the way back
Jesus
when.
Christ.
Yeah, from the
Oh,
giant
yeah.
spiders?
That was my second guess.
Well,
No,
before that.
Before giant spiders.
Whoa, okay.
Yeah, Antoine shot up his leg and then let him go after he tried to set himself on fire, saying, "Hey, you need to go to college, man."
Oh, I gave him.
Oh my God, yes, okay.
How's it going, man? How course is going?
Yeah, he kind of looks like he was trying to hide from you for a second, and then you realize that he was really crying before, so you don't know what his voice sounded like, but he finally opens back up and says, hey guys, it's good to see you again.
Good to see you, man. You're looking good.
Thanks, I'm just trying, I'm coming back here, working with my mom again and everything.
Oh, move back in with your mom, huh? So back in college? Yeah? Community college?
I mean, I'm holding down this job now. I haven't been in any sort of vigilante murder cults in a bit, so, just trying to get by, hoping to save enough money. Maybe I can go to the Empire. They're always got stuff going on there.
Okay, all right.
All right. At least you got a plan.
No, what about you guys?
Day at a time, brother. Slow and easy.
What brings you to the Rust Wharf? People don't usually just come here unless, they're trying to do something, because you guys were so good to me before. I guess I kind of owe you one.
Don't spit in my food.
I tell you what, I won't spit in your food so long as you don't hire my mom. And he looks upstairs and you see some of the comely wenches up there, and one of them looks a lot like him. It's like, oh yeah, this is painting a hell of a story for him now.
Oh, I'm gonna sleep with his mom before we leave, you guys. I kept him alive to torture him like this.
Show me your ways, dude.
Renegade for life, Antoine. So yeah, he gets you your food and everything, and you eat and you drink and you refill there, and I'll say you're all back to full health now after this reunion of the one person you didn't kill.
All right, cool.
All right, cool.
We should try that more often.
What? Not? No, I don't know.
No,
I don't
all
like
right.
that.
Never mind.
I don't like that.
Case by case basis.
our core viewers, our core fan base want a certain amount of murder.
We really
not-
appeal to that coveted 18 to 35-year-old demographic of murderers and sociopaths.
Demo gods, demo gods. It's not D&D, it's insanity.
So okay, so we've definitely drank. We've got definitely. I'm glad that the mutton's taken off,
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
and on top of that, it's soup season, so that's great too.
Is the Corbin boneless?
Boneless.
It's mutton, so
huh?
yeah. I mean, well, no, mutton can have bone in it, I
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we
As
should make a boneless Corbin.
I
Esmeralda
mean,
at
since
the
it's a sandwich, I would assume.
Oh no, you definitely got to
so.
take the bones out. To which Esmeralda behind the counter,
A boneless mutton, you say? Interesting. Oh, this might make me very rich indeed.
Spicy boneless. I'm gonna email you some ideas I have that I really think are gonna take the Corbin to the top.
A spicy
but we should-
Corbin?
We gotta do
Genius.
this mission stuff. Quit interrupting us, lady. We gotta get to this mission.
Oh, yes?
Just give Vorlin a moment so that he can invent emails, and then he's going to email you this.
Look, let me give you...
I'm trying different like workshopping names like Voogle. I'm trying it out. We'll see what we can do.
Let me give you my tome of farce speech information.
and she writes it down in your book.
Yeah, that is how you've been DMing people.
Cool.
This entire quest just ends with us inventing like the D&D version of Tinder to like
Yes.
add on to the Tome of Far Speech
Oh
app.
my
The
god.
social network.
Billion gold idea right there. You can buy the empire.
Whatever the dark web part of our inventions are in this world.
Yeah, really.
We are the dark web.
Oh shit, that's a good team name.
We are the dark web.
Is Corbin still outside? Because he was just like, nope.
Yeah, I left.
Like, yeah, he's out. Okay.
He got out of here.
We've got a good buzz and all our health is back up.
Yeah.
All right, and we just totally decided that, like, we're not going to do that side mission, right?
It's
Are
up
we
to you.
hunkering down here for the night and
Yeah.
taking off in the morning? Because I got a guy's mom to sleep with.
Which more important than anything else.
In the hopes that I'm trying to find another contact in this bar so we can continue the story. Is there anyone else around here, or should we probably exit out and start checking out the rest of the town?
Lot of pirates again, lots of rough and tumble folks. The way Scrunch made it sound to you, there is no one singular pirate gang. There's a bunch of different pirate crews that all kind of unite in times of war and, in times of betterment for the city under the Pirate King. But he didn't know who the Pirate King was right now.
Okay.
We should beat up somebody and scream out, bring out your pirate king. That seems like the kind of way you get attention on a place like this, right? Get the attention of the pirate king by leaving some bodies.
Are we
Everything's
just
up to you,
going to
man.
start a bar fight? Is that all you want to do at this point?
I mean, it's either that or sleep with this guy's mom.
Why not both?
I gotta get
Why
this
not
energy
both?
out of me. That is a good point.
Yeah. Let me do one more perception check before we leave.
All right.
You are addicted to these perception checks.
Like I said, man, it's only 16.
Right?
Oh, did your audio drop out there for a second? Did you say what you got?
No, I said it's 16.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. He said it was
Did
a
you hear
16.
us?
No, I didn't hear that, or either
Okay.
I just had a brain fart. Who
I
knows?
know you were quickly trying to make something up out your ass.
Oh no. I wouldn't have a long pregnant pause. Okay, so with a 16,
He was going to perception check twice. Shit.
So with your newest perception check, you've been in the bar long enough there, you kind of got a feel for everyone in the room, and you see that there's some really sad-looking pirates off into the corner there. A tabaxi, a satyr, and a big elephant guy.
Those are just goths.
My
They're-
people.
yeah, they're,
Let me get 3 drinks and send it over to them.
Yeah, they're looking. They were looking really sad and dejected until you sent some drinks over, and suddenly they perk up again and get right back to drinking. And they're singing some sad pirate songs there. It sounds like something really bad happened to these guys.
Okay,
Awesome.
I'm gonna head over there and I'm gonna try to start up a conversation with them.
Yes, Danny Blackston, that is indeed a Loxodon, is the official D&D name of an elephant person. So yeah,
we're getting PC.
But
in
right
this.
before I go over, I actually like comb all my hair to the front and forward, so I've got like some bangs, just so I look.
there you
go.
Yeah. Master of disguise is Vorlin.
Absolutely. So yeah, you get over there and they're like all kind of woe is me, you know, nobody knows the trouble we've seen, nobody knows our sorrow. Hey man, thanks for the drinks, we really appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Like, so where else is happening in this shit town?
Shit, everything's happening all the time here. Is the worst.
Okay.
I take it you're new though.
Absolutely. That's why I'm trying to get the lay of the land.
Ugh.
And I saw you three cheery faces and thought you would have the finger on the pulse of this place.
Everything went to shit after the wedding, man. No one knows who the Pirate King's gonna be. Friggin' no one's steering the ship. They yell out and everyone just kind of shouts at them to shut the fuck up.
Oh, okay. So basically everyone, it's just, the reason it's a shit show is that there's no one really in charge right now.
You feel like it would probably be like that anyway, but there probably wouldn't be as much violence. There'd still probably be trash can fires and fucking in the streets and everything, but it would be more organized.
Yeah, it's just New Orleans.
Okay.
Basically. It's Pirate New Orleans. See, Josh got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All
So
right.
Can one of us claim to be the Pirate King and put some order in this by murdering a bunch of people?
I mean, the race is pretty close right now, but everyone thinks it's either going to be Captain Sawtooth of the Lizard Folk or the Minnow over in the Iron Kraken. And again, this dude's like so drunk he can barely keep it together. But they'll never be good as Captain Jericho, man. He was our guy, but after that wedding fiasco when his lieutenants got fucking murdered, they didn't think he was strong enough anymore, so all-out war, man. They locked him up and put him on the fucking drowning beach, and we can't even go and get him.
So where would be the drowning beach? Because I'm thinking that this guy could use some help because we may have killed off his entire crew at the wedding. We might owe him.
I don't think we owe for that. You can't put that on us. We didn't know this guy.
The elephant guy, he takes out a little pen and he draws you a little map on one of the bar napkins. It's actually not far from where you are.
Is it legible?
It's a little hard, but you can probably figure it out. It's a little smudgy.
Okay. All right, cool. So we're gonna go try to find Jericho.
All right.
Because Tattoo Mattencore guy, that didn't pan out.
And none of us can be Pirate King. We'll have to go rescue Captain Jericho.
I mean, it depends. I mean, this guy was just the old Pirate King. Depending on how you swing this, you could still be Pirate Kings by the end of this.
I definitely want to, like, if this guy used to have the job, I want to know what the credentials are so that we take over.
Is there a sash?
Oh, God, yeah. Of course there's got to be a sash. Maybe even a crown.
Yeah.
All right, let's go rescue this guy and kill this guy.
All right, so you make your way out of the bar. What has Corbin been doing this whole time outside? Has he just been looking up at the sky? Has he been smoking? What's he been doing?
I went to the store right next to it.
All right, there you go. You
Aldi's.
It's what is it? It's a general goods store called Boris the Spider's House of Many Goods, and in fact, Boris the Spider is a man with the top half of a human and the bottom half of a spider, which actually makes him a drider.
I really thought it was going to be the other way around.
Nope.
That would have been interesting.
Yeah, I would have been.
Just a guy with a spider head and a normal human body.
He'd be a little hard to understand. Nice.
I can make it out.
Nice guy, Boris the Spider. You know, a little sensitive though.
So, I'm gonna follow out, but also I hate spiders, so I'm gonna hang out outside.
There you go.
I'm gonna slide that guy's mom my number, and then I'm gonna follow you outside.
You do that, and she gives you a little wink and everything. So you know, chances are good.
And then I give him a little wink on my way out. What's up?
He doesn't know what that means, but he like kindly waves bye to you anyway, because you know he is still basically indebted to you guys for not murdering him and not letting him murder himself. Actually,
Vorlin is definitely jealous about how easy Antoine makes it look.
All right, so yeah, you all regroup outside Boris the Spiders, and yeah, you have your little map in your hand.
Sweet. So we're gonna take a look at the map. Do we need to stock up on anything, or are we actually going to consider the fact that we drank stocking up for this mission?
Drugs.
That's all up to
Pick
you.
up some drugs while we're here, because I think I've spent most of my drugs sharing them with you in your times of stress and with other people.
I got
I
thank
bought
you.
some jerky from the general store.
There you go.
Oh, nice. What kind?
It is some dragon jerky. Very
Oh.
interesting.
Hey, spicy.
Ow.
Yeah, as you stand next to a dragonborn.
Yeah, dude.
You guys ate human cheese inside that plate. I don't give a shit.
I'm pretty sure there was some tabaxi in that corb of my own. It's fine. It's fine.
The cannibalism episode, everybody.
We didn't do a Halloween episode, so
You're
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
it now.
Every episode is a Halloween episode.
If you're doing it right, if you're not a wimp. All right, so you make your way to the drowning beach through a bunch of winding pathways in the city. Again, fist fights and just crazy revelry happening all around you. People just urinating and defecating in the streets, trash can fires. Again, a lot of the violence seems to, as you had kind of gotten the information in the bar, between at least two sets of pirates. The Orc Pirates and the Lizard Folk Pirates seem to be duking it out the hardest right now.
Okay. Can we tell just from generally who's winning most of these fights, or is it just a mess?
Seems to be rather even as it stands right now. The orcs are genuinely physically stronger, but the lizard folk are tricky, and they kind of have poison and magic on their side and everything. So again, it's the ultimate kind of brain v brawn situation going on.
Okay. And where on the map are we heading?
You're
Looks like where we're heading.
You're heading through town to the beach. Again, you're on the wharf, so there's like water all around you. And you eventually make your way to basically the Jersey Shore of this place right now. There's a big kind of bridge over you on the pier. And as you step out onto the sand, you see that there's about a dozen different cages, human-sized cages, kind of dotting the shore all around you. And some of them are filled with skeletons, and some of them are not. And there's a lot of them.
Accurately vivid description of the Jersey Shore.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's dead on.
Well,
You,
I wish we'd actually put some fantasy in this, dude.
I know, right? You get the strong feeling that at certain points of the day when the tide comes in, they either drown or get very close to drowning, and during the day, the hot-ass sun beats down on them and basically cooks whoever's in this, and that this is probably the closest thing these pirates have to any sort of actual, judicial system justice.
Funny enough, that's not where the Drowning Beach gets its name. William Drowning.
Sir William Drowning. Hey, he was, the royal family knighted him back in the day. Big admiral, great guy.
The fact that they later made it into a drowning beach, pure coincidence. It was just...
Yeah, don't read into it too much.
They love irony here in the Tragic Kingdom. They really do.
Yeah. It's like the third largest drowning beach we got. All right. So I guess. Well, I didn't pick up any snacks for like a beachside picnic. So I guess let's just get this pirate king and get out of here. There's gonna be
let's start heading
something
that way.
There's gonna be
Alright.
something that's like a giant crab guard or something, isn't there?
Roll me investigations, because there's a fair amount of cages there, so you're gonna want to try and see what's there.
Yeah, 5.
All
Oh,
right.
wait, hold on. I forgot I have to add stuff to that.
Yes. Whatever.
Investigation. Oh, no, I don't. I'm in 0. So 5.
So you just start kicking up sand as you're walking there. Pirate King, Pirate King.
1 second.
Oh yeah, 15 plus 1, so 16.
All right. You
Yeah, I only got 14 on this one.
All right, so Vorlin, you find a couple really rough skeletons that have been there for a bit. It seems that not only do they lock them up in these cages, but they do the classic Pirates of the Caribbean thing where they give them one hand crossbow with one bolt in it, and the idea is, do you starve or, get dehydrated to death, or do you take your own life with it? And Antoine, you kick around long enough that you eventually find the only person who actually seems to be alive on the beach right now. And you don't really so much see a person as you see basically a giant mound of frizzy hair that, has been cooked by the sun and everything. And this guy, he's not looking so good. Everything. He seems to be a lion tabaxi. And you get the feeling this is probably your guy.
Do you just kick the cage a little bit and see what's going on?
Yeah, kick the sir.
Are you?
Do you know what direction the surf shop is, sir?
Please tell me you're really there, hey, and I'm not just imagining things.
I really thought you were going to do the Beatles voice for this guy.
Oh, see, that's better actor.
Please tell me you're really here and I'm not just imagining things.
I mean, that's a deep question. That's a deep confirmation. I can't promise you that, but I am as tangible.
What are any of us doing?
Yeah, I'm as tangible as you are. I can tell you that much.
Look, I don't care if you're hallucinations, but please, do you have some food? I'm starving. I've been here for 3 days.
If we were hallucinations, you'd care if we didn't have the food you were wanting.
Oh, you got me there.
You're the Pirate King, yeah? We're here to rescue you.
I mean, I was the Pirate King, Jericho De Leon, at your service. Former Pirate King, now current hungry as hell prisoner.
I don't like this attitude, man. You admit you lost the job already. No, you're still the Pirate King.
I mean, I get the feeling that the Minnow and Sawtooth are fighting over my territory right now when my lieutenants didn't make it back from a wedding. Really my dumbass fault there, thinking that we could all be cordial and gentlemanlike.
Well, they're not going to be fighting over much for much longer, because I think we're going to have to murder them to make you the Pirate King again.
I mean, that would be great.
If we fed you and let you out, do you think you would be an asset to us? What do you bring to the table?
Well, I mean,
besides this weird Dylan-esque.
How does it feel to be locked in a cage? Well, I'm incredibly charming, and I also have a ship of my own. I mean, I don't have it right now on me, but I could definitely rally my old crew to the cause if you wanted me to. And I'm fairly good at a fight, though I seem to have misplaced my sword. And again, very dehydrated.
By his old crew, he means, the guys we killed, yeah?
You
At
did
that
what?
wedding?
You did what now?
Nothing.
Yeah, hold on. Sidebar. Let's not say this out loud.
Nothing. Chilling. What are you up to?
I mean, I definitely think if we let this guy out, we give him a little bit of mutton, get him right as rain.
Yeah.
Let's go jack a ship.
With this totally alive, still alive crew. Too alive. Some people would say.
Too alive crew.
They're just way too alive. Some would say they could be more or less alive.
Love it.
All right, so do I need any kind of special lock pick or something to get old dude out of here, or
Exactly.
The lock on here seems incredibly rusted, like rusted shut.
Just give it a hard shake.
I mean,
roll a
okay,
strength.
cool. All right, rolling the strength. 8. Garbage.
Again, you rattle it, and he's like, "Hey, you're rattling my cage."
Oh, God damn it. I will leave you in here. I will leave you here.
Please don't leave me. I'm so lonely and hungry. I used to be something.
Modifiers. 17.
Okay, yeah, you hit it in just the right place. You do like the Bruce Lee 1-inch punch, and it comes off. Comes off the hinges, and he's free. Oh, thank God.
Okay.
Any longer in there, I don't think I would have made it. Whew.
We'll invoice you for this.
So how about that food, eh?
Well, I mean, let's put it this way. Corbin's definitely not going to share any of his jerky.
He's not going to share that jerky.
No. Yeah, it's whatever food scraps I've got on him.
All right.
He might have to shake off whatever Faye dust is covered in it, but yeah, he can have some.
So he takes your pizza crusts and chip crumbs and devours them in minutes. And again, he's a big lion man, so it's and he just eats it like a 3-course meal. and he's feeling great. Although you get the strong feeling that eating on the beach was probably a bad idea, because from behind you right now, you hear the sound of sloshing in the waves, and eventually you start to hear very insectoid kind of noises. Kind of. Do you look behind you?
God, hey, Jericho, are these guys with you?
Jericho, who's again facing in front of Anna. Oh, I probably should have mentioned that if the sun and the water didn't get you, the chulls will get you. And chulls, for those who don't know, are giant, like Doberman-sized, gross and slimy lobster creatures.
I knew it. I knew there were gonna be crab guards. Some kind of pincered
Creature.
ocean guard.
So,
Please, chat. I want to hear all your crab jokes right now. Thank you.
Crab people. All right, so roll me some initiatives and let's fight some crab people.
All right, let's go.
How do you spell chol?
Chuul. Yeah, there's 2 U's in there.
18.
13.
I want to see these things.
Yeah, please do while I get the shit in order here. Okay, so Antoine, that was what for you?
18.
18? Oh, holy shit, you're super fast tonight. And
I'm a 1. I'm
Vorlin.
always last in battle.
How does this always happen?
That can't, I mean, there's
I
got to be a
don't know.
curse of some sort.
For real. Vorlin, what were you?
13.
Okay, you were 13. I have to actually roll for the Chulls, and I have to roll for Jericho. You picked up a special guest party member who is going to help you.
Nice.
All right.
Does he
not
have any
survive
weapons?
this.
Do we need to arm him?
Right now, he just kind of has his claws right now. He said he needed to go find his sword.
He'll be fine then. That's fine.
Isn't he super malnourished?
Yeah, he's a little malnourished, but less malnourished than before because you guys actually gave him some food.
I mean, he gave him some food. I wasn't gonna split my food with him.
Yeah, I knew no one was going to give up. I mean,
All right.
I know what I'm here for.
All right, so Antoine, you actually get to move first, and I should say there's 3 Chulls in front of you right now.
3 chulls, all equal sizes.
Yeah, they look all about the same. There doesn't seem to be like one alpha Chull
No alpha chull. All right.
or Papa Chull, as he is also sometimes known. Old Papa Chull.
So I guess the first thing I'm going to do is fire at the center chull with my fire crossbow.
Nice.
Alright, so I'm going to little roll here. That's an 8. That is garbage.
Yeah, that fire arrow completely bounces off his crab-like armor.
You hate to see it.
Yeah, not off to a great start, but you know, can definitely still bring it back.
Alright.
All right, so now it's actually going to be Jericho's turn. What is it? All the cat people are super fast. Again, let me actually look at his fucking sheet and see what the hell he can do. He's a pirate paladin, actually, so that's actually pretty interesting. What's he going to do? Because he doesn't have anything. He's just going to basically try and punch one of these mofos in the face is what he's going to try and do.
Okay.
And he is going to roll a 10 plus 3. That's only 13. So he goes very stumbly trying to punch one of these chulls in the face, and all he really ends up doing is hurting his hand. He's like, oh, I shouldn't have done that.
Come on, man. You're making me look useless. You're making us look useless right now. We are fucking this up for our people.
Can you believe I was a
let's see.
king?
I believe you're a tabaxi. I need you to help.
All right, so that will end his turn there. Actually, does he have multi-attack? Because he's a little bit higher level. He's not as high a level as you. Okay, no, he does not have multi-attack. So, all right, with that, it actually becomes Vorlin. It becomes your turn.
Okay. Let's do a short bow really quickly.
Okay.
Ranged attack is +4 to hit.
Yes.
I'm guessing they are within 80 feet of us, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
They're down the shore a bit.
Oh, I'm not even gonna do the math on it. I rolled a 4.
Yeah, again, another arrow that flies completely clean and lands in the drink.
We've taken down huge
I kind of look over
monsters
at
and these
Jericho.
crabs will kill us.
Yeah, I kind of look over at Jericho. I'm like, honestly, we're better than this. I swear.
You do a great job menacing some fish. All right, Corbin, up to you now. How will you
All right, so you say
dispense
they're down
violence?
the shore. Like, how is this designed? Are we like on a cliff overlooking the shore?
You're all basically on a beach. They're just in the water, and you're not. They're just up a
Yeah,
bit. They're
okay.
coming towards you.
All right.
They're coming straight for you.
Still some distance between us, huh?
Yeah, you would have to spend a turn moving to actually get to them, and they will probably all be on you next turn.
Oh, I'm not gonna spend that. Then I'm going to do that thing where I prep. What's the thing where I prep for like, what's it called? So there's a thing where instead of attacking, you can like prepare to like receive an attack.
Yeah, you're ready to move. Yeah, okay. So you're
Yeah.
ready. You get in your defensive stance.
Hardened.
All right, so with that, it's the Chul's turn now, and they are going to start making their way up the beach, is what they're going to do. And one Chul is going to lash out at you, Corbin, with its pincers. And, here, let me get your freaking sheet up, because I know the last time we were here, we argued about health points, and I didn't do a good job explaining myself, but now I can actually explain myself, so let's do that.
35 health points, and my armor class, it says 12, but it's actually 14, because since I'm not wearing any armor, it's dexterity plus, what was it, constitution, I think?
Okay, yeah, this is what we were arguing about. Your base is actually 10, and you only put your dexterity on top of that, so it is actually supposed to be 12, because you were never actually wearing armor before.
Okay.
There you go. That's what I didn't
Seriously? I
explain.
thought it said dexterity and something else.
No, whatever your base is. Your base is 10. Like, no armor at all is still 10.
I know, but I thought it was 10 plus 2 other things.
Well, let me put up your power sheet, and we'll have a look. Yeah, maybe I'm stupid. That's always a chance.
Unarmed defense, plus your dexterity modifier, plus your wisdom modifier. So that's what it is. It is 2 things.
Okay.
So
Or is
yeah,
it
it's 14.
Or is it just one or the other? Does it actually say both?
It says plus your dexterity modifier, plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh yeah, holy shit.
It's 2 pluses.
Okay,
not
yeah.
one.
Holy shit. Yeah. Okay, so you're a big strong boy. Big strong boy.
Yeah, in the Supreme Court rulings of according to the word,
Yeah, really.
I'm thinking that allows both.
Okay, so the Chul is going to lash out at you right now with its tentacles, and ooh, it gets an 18, so it's going to get some flesh on you, is what it's going to do. And it is going to end up doing, that's a 1, and that's a 6, so it chomps into you for 7 damage, is what it does.
Alright. Well, like I said, I was preparing for an attack. Does that affect you in any way?
God damn it again, I got to get the power thing up again. I know it's to receive an attack, to maybe like receive a grapple or something. Does that change any of your shit? Oh, this is the problem with higher level play, because everyone has so many abilities to keep track of.
You understand? While we play, I have to keep a separate sheet up of like my
Abilities.
extra abilities.
Yes, especially because so many of you have multi-class now. Key for your blows, patient defense, just like dodge, step of the wind, disengage, dash, second wind, fighting style, action surge.
It was like under the grappling thing.
Yeah, it was. I'm so stupid. You can tell we haven't played for a bit, because I used to have this shit to memory. Knowing 3 features. I think that means, like, if you wanted to take, like, a dodge action or disengage, you could, because you were, like, ready for it. You were waiting for him.
Okay.
I think. You know, I think we gain the ability to move along. There's so much, and especially for Corbin, because he's a monster hunter too, so he has like extra shit even on top of that.
Oh man, you picked a really good character.
Yeah, boy, did he ever. All right, so let's just say that, and then if we find out later, we can go back and we can retcon that 7 damage. How about that?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay, fair enough. So, all right, so Chul number 1 is going to make its move. Chul number 2 has its eyes on you, Antoine, and it's going to basically try and do the same to you. And it rolls a natural 1. It botches. So I'm going to say it trips over a hole, and now it's just face down in the mud.
Yeah, take that, you stupid ass crab.
Yeah, so that one, well, it still has its face in the mud. I'm gonna say anyone who wants to hit it has advantage because it's hilariously fucked up at the moment.
I'm gonna try to hit it since you tried to hit me. You come at the cat, you best not miss.
Damn right. All right, so remember that for your turn. Ba-dum-ba-dum-ba-dum. All right, so the next one is going to come after you, Vorlin. It's going to do something a little different, though. It's going to, like, lift up its claws, and you see that it has, like, at least 2 really weird-looking little tentacles, and it's going to try and run at you, and it's basically going to try and sting you, is what it's kind of try and do. It's going to sting you with its tentacles. So once a creature grapple, you must make it succeed a DC of 13. So we're going to both roll, and if you get over 13, then it doesn't affect you. If you get under 13, it affects you. So roll.
I've been rolling like crap tonight, so this should be interesting.
So yeah, roll a Constitution.
16.
Okay, so yeah, you are able. To completely. You are unaffected by the poisonous tentacles, so you do not get paralyzed. Good for you.
Okay, yeah, yay! I didn't fail.
Last half not paralyzed.
Absolutely. All right,
Where
then.
nothing happens in this game is a relief so far. This is great.
Yeah, what does that say about our game? Woohoo, nothing happened.
Yeah.
Okay, so with that, the Chulls finish their turn and starts back over again. So it's Jericho's turn, and Jericho is actually going to start digging around in the sand. And he's going to try and look for a stick or something because he knows punching it is a really bad idea. So...
Wait, doesn't Jericho go after me? Or is...
Oh, yeah, that's right. He does. Yeah, you're faster than everyone. You're 18. Holy shit. Yeah. Your turn, Antoine. Good looking out.
All right. The little crab ass bitch that's in the mud face down.
Yeah.
I want a piece of him, and I'm going to use my spiritual weapon.
Nice. And remember, you get to roll with advantage, so roll twice and take the highest number.
Nice.
All right. 19 and 9.
Yeah, that definitely fucking hits. Yeah, you get a good piece of them with your spiritual weapon, which is a D8 plus your spell modifier.
D8 is a 7.
Nice.
Spell modifier is... Where do I find that again?
Should be at the bottom with your spells. Here, let me try and open up your thing. Spell modifier can be a bit of a pain in the ass if you don't know exactly where to look for it. And this joke...
Is that spellcasting ability, spell attack bonus?
Yeah, the attack bonus. What's your spell attack bonus?
Plus 6.
Okay, so that's 7 plus 6, so that's 13, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, your spiritual weapon. What does your spiritual weapon look like this time, Josh? Because you get to pick whatever it looks like.
I want to change it up, so I'm gonna make it a giant ghost dick.
Not lobster crackers? Okay.
Don't be hokey. I'm not Hal Jordan over here. Smash this crab with my giant ghost penis.
All right, the giant mushroom head of your penis comes crashing down on this lobster and drives deeper into the earth.
I like the fact that he's always choosing to stay on brand, and the legend of the ghost stick will spread out throughout the land at some point.
It grows. Oh, does it grow? Okay, so
I'm gonna be too powerful, and you're gonna be able to see this dick from 2 towns over when I conjure it.
Suck at that signal. You got nothing on this.
Absolutely.
Like a spirit bomb.
Give Antoine's dick your power, everybody. He needs it.
Do we, at some point, when we do have someone who's talented enough to animate that?
Oh, please. Great. Oh, God, yes. All you young animators, I will know I have truly made it in this game if someone animates or just fan art of the dumb shit I say and do on this show. Pretty please. I live for it. All right, so Jericho's turn next, and he is going to actually do a little investigation. He is going to dig around in the mud, and he is going to actively try and find like a stick or a rock or something to help him. Does he do it?
Wait, how much damage did that do to the crab?
That did like 13 damage. So yeah, you smacked him down deeper into the earth.
All right, good.
All right. So Jericho ended up rolling a 15, so I'm going to say he ends up getting a big stick is what he does. He gets
I mean, here's the thing. I wanted to throw in one of my weapons, but at the same time, also a pirate.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I want to... Oh.
Which now I actually need to get the stats for big stick. Okay, so a big stick stat is... Okay, there we go. So he has it, and he's going to go, and he's going to try and go Mickey Mantle on the one that you already crushed into the ground. And because it's still stuck, he too will also get advantage on this, and that's going to be, a 1. So yeah, he doesn't want that. And a 4. So again, yeah, he is just stumbling around now with this big muddy stick and not making frickin' anything happen at the moment.
Did he swing at the... Wait, yeah, okay.
Yeah. And he's like, oh, I'm real sorry, guys. I've been in there for too long. I think my head is gone to the sun. Oops.
Yeah, he
Had
sounds
plenty
like
of time
he's
to make
atrophied.
up excuses.
I'm just remembering, too, that he's actually a paladin as well, so he has, like, some non-fighty stuff that maybe he'll try and do next turn.
All right.
All right, then. So with that, it becomes... Vorlin, it becomes your turn, as I thought.
Okay, enough of this. I'm going dual wielder,
Nice.
and I'm going rapier and short sword,
Sweet.
and I'm gonna roll.
All right.
We're gonna go rapier first.
All right.
God, it's a 1. Don't even worry about that. I'm gonna throw that here. Let's go away. Dice jail for that 20. Screw
It
that.
slips out of your hand, and you try and catch it.
This one knows who's in charge. 20.
Hot damn, that is a critical. Now, is that on the short sword or the rapier?
That was
you
on
get
the short sword.
Okay, you get a critical on that, so that's you can roll once and double the damage, or roll twice and put all that damage together. And which one were you attacking? Were you attacking one of the other two, or the one that's still in the mud?
I was starting on a new one.
Okay, starting on a new one then.
I've got number 1 in mud, so let's just call this one shoal number 2.
Okay.
Okay, and that was my 1d6 plus 3, so I'm gonna roll 2 d6s.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't find them. There we go. All right, so that's going to be 9 plus 3. Is it just 1 plus 3 modifier, or because I roll 2 die, 2 plus 3 modifiers?
No, you just get the 1 modifier, but you get to add them
so-
together. Roll. Also, you got your sneak attack shit too in your powers that you never do, and because you're attacking a new one, I could say put sneak attack damage on top of that as well.
Oh, cool, thank you.
Yeah, I need to remind you that as a rogue, that's your bread and butter, the sneak
I
attack
know, I keep
damage.
forgetting because I'm just like, Fey Dust. And what is my sneak attack modifier?
I think you get to roll an extra 1d6 at this level. It would have been 2, but you didn't take another level in a rogue.
Right. So what, we were at 13, and then sneak attack. Oh shit, 17.
Hot damn. All right, so yeah, you get your little short sword right into the soft, fleshy underbelly of this crab monster, and you fucking twist the blade into it, and it lets out a bug noise. So,
The sound of remembering how to play a rogue. That
Yeah.
felt good.
So-
you're supposed to be the reasonable one out of us, you psychopath.
so you're doing some good damage now, and now Corbin, back up to you, buddy.
All right, I'm looking at this picture that I brought up of these things, and they've got like tentacles coming out of their mouth.
Yes, that's the
There's little,
stingy
like,
part.
Cool. I am going to grab that with the null fist
Okay.
and pinch it back.
Okay, they are gloves, so you're not touching it with your bare hands, so I won't make you do a poison check for it, is
There
what
you
I'll
go.
do.
Plus, I mean, isn't this the fist that has the poison in it?
Yeah, which one? Because one was fire, and one was...
fire. The null fist is the one that has the poison that comes out.
Right, okay. I'm glad you remember that, because I know you
That's
had
exactly how are you going to fist him?
Yes, do tell. Explain in great detail, and then roll a strength.
I have a giant jaw on my hand. It has tentacle mouths. I snatch it with the giant jaw.
So I thought it was gonna
It
be
bit
hotter
me,
at
I
first.
bite it back.
Cool, I like it. Now, are you calling that a regular attack, or are you calling that like an improvised attack? Because if it's a regular attack, roll regular damage. If it's an improvised attack, roll like half of it.
Oh, okay. But why would I not do regular then?
Okay, well there you go then. So yeah, give me a good fighty.
No, that's a legit question. It sounds like there has to, if one of them has a disadvantage, is there an advantage to make up for that?
No, well, it's like we've been doing fun, creative things in here, and I've just been like calling it a half attack, but that's just like my own weird adherence to the rules. But if you're thinking like, oh, I want to rip it off there because it's different than a punch, is basically what I'm saying.
I know, but I'm talking about improvised versus regular attack. If improvised attacks do half damage, then why would I ever do improvised attack?
This is where we start getting into the stupid weeds of D&D rules and everything, where it's like, you know, an attack is something you've practiced and something you know how to do for maximum damage every time, where if you're improvising, oh, I can probably only do this half as good because I'm doing it on the fly to try and do something fun and crazy.
Oh, I see. Okay, so it's story-related stuff.
Yeah.
Would it make sense for my character to know how to do this?
Right.
I think it's been established Corbin knows how to rip faces off, so
Indeed,
we're gonna
he
go
does.
full.
All right, so yeah, roll an attack for
Which
that.
I, by the way, appreciate.
Yeah.
That is what is my strength? I haven't looked at it in forever. Okay,
+5.
so that comes out to 16.
Okay.
Wait,
So,
my strength is what?
you get plus for your strength there because you're like you got. Oh no, it's +3 for strength because you got more. I'm looking
Okay,
at.
yeah, you said +5, and I was like, is there another thing I don't know
I'm looking
about?
at your weapon attacks because weapon attacks is also what is it? Your dueling speciality. You get a couple points for that, and you get some points for some other stuff there. But your base strength is 3. But none of that matters because 16 totally hits. So yeah, you totally hit it.
Cool.
Also, which one were you aiming for? Because there was 3.
The one that attacked me.
Okay, the one that attacked you before, right on. Okay. Which was actually the one that Vorlin had attacked in the last turn. So yeah, roll your damage for that one then.
What dice is that for?
That's 1d6 for punchies.
1d6. For the null fist. Are you sure it's the null fist? It's a d4 on mine.
Is it? Here,
It
let
says
me...
d4 plus 5.
Okay, but you leveled up during the last thing, and are you sure you got the most? Oh, yes, it is. Okay, so, yeah, yours is sorry, I was reading it backwards. I'm being fucking dyslexic tonight. I apologize for that. Yeah, that's 1d4 plus 5 damage. You're absolutely right.
Okay, that's going to be 7 then.
7, hot damn. So yeah, you punch this thing right in its stupid tentacle mouth, and it's just like, you know, not having a good time at all, and it's looking kind of rough now. This one after
I didn't
you
really punch it. I'm grasping onto its tentacle mouth.
Oh, right. Okay, so yeah, you rip it pretty good, and you start to hear like some stuff tear. You don't have it completely off yet, but it's coming. It's coming. All right, so with that, it actually will be the Chull's turn now.
Every time like we hit these things, like I keep hearing like Zoidberg's like mouth noises coming from them every time we damage them.
How do you think about Zoidberg?
Yeah.
Why not Zoidberg? All right, so I will say the one with its body in the mud is going to actually try and get out of the mud now, which is more difficult because it's been knocked down so hard so many times. And it gets a natural 1, so it writhes and, flails, but can do nothing to get out of this situation.
Its legs try and stand up, and it makes those Hanna-Barbera bongo sounds.
At some point, like... Is it maybe making its situation even worse where it's probably going to drown itself in sand?
Well, I mean, it is a lobster, so, you know.
Yeah. Oh, damn it. Trying to find a loophole out of this one.
Friggin' lobsters, man.
Yeah. How does this thing die in the most embarrassing way possible where we're both like, oh, all right, this is fine.
So the healthiest one is going to actually try and make a go for Captain Jericho right now. The idea being that he hasn't been able to hit anything so far, so chances are good. You gotta take the sickest, weakest member of the pack off to the side. So does he make anything happen with Captain Jericho? It lashes at it with its lobster claws, but Jericho, he's so skinny and so dehydrated and like leaf basically. You know, he just can't get a hold of him. He rips off little pieces of his clothes, but he just can't pinch any flesh. And Jericho's like, oh, good, it's finally working for me. And now the sickest, weakest one, the one that you've all been beating up on, and the one that Corbin currently has its tentacles in his big, meaty hands, it is similarly going to try and pinch the shit out of you right now. Give him the pinches.
citizen snips.
Yeah, and that's going to be a 14, so yeah, it's going to miss you. Again, it just can't... you're kind of doing that high school bully thing where you're grabbing its tentacles, but also keeping it away far enough that it can't pinch at you. So this is quite the battle on the beach right now. A bash at the beach, if you will. Yeah, these are not rock lobsters. They do not feel rocking in the slightest.
Okay.
So, all right.
It's a good warm-up fight for having been gone for so long.
Exactly. There you go. So, Antoine, back to you again. What do you want to do, buddy?
All right, I'm gonna do a little inflict wounds.
Ooh, nice. You haven't used that spell yet.
Yeah, no, thought I'd bring something out for our return.
Love
inflict
it.
wounds, which I guess make a melee spell attack against a creature. So I guess choose my weapon that I'm gonna use inflict wounds with.
Yeah.
Alright, so mace.
Nice.
Gonna go ahead and use my mace. Don't use it enough. Alright, let me get this roll going. 16.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Alright.
Nice.
16, then a d6 plus 3.
Oh no, well here's the thing, because you're using a spell, the melee attack was just to see if the spell hits. The spell has a different damage, but the spell damage for inflict wounds is fucking awesome. That's
D10.
3 d10s.
Okay, so roll d10 3 times.
Yes.
2, 4, 7.
7. Okay, and also add your spell modifier to that too. Which what did we figure out your spell modifier was?
Plus 6.
6. Okay, shit. So that's a lot. So what's all that together?
Oh god damn it, dude. Let's see, 2, 4, 7, 6, 7, 4, 13 plus 6, 19.
Hot damn. And which one were you attacking?
The one that has his mouth full of fist.
Okay, good choice. And how much damage was that again? Sorry, it's just so many numbers. 19. Okay, so yeah, you smack this one on the top of the head with your mace, and the power of inflict wounds happens, necrotic energy goes through your arm and through your wrist and into the mace, and it radiates inside this creature, and you hear it basically scream and start to steam inside its own, fishy armor, and it's just grr, grr, grr. And oh yeah, it is all sorts of fucked up right now. It's not dead yet, but it is definitely on its last legs at the moment.
Vorlin watches all this go down, looks at him, and goes, "Damn, dude." like genuinely standing here like ghost dong is one thing, but like that was some gangster shit.
Yeah, now I look over and I say a cool line like, "I know you took my Eagles t-shirt."
Oh, why did I wear my Eagles t-shirt? I have one. I have 2 actually.
And even if I didn't, I'm going to find you one. Trust me.
Oh yeah. For the record too, inflict wounds is actually a skill that Josh's type of cleric gets fairly early on. I think he got it at like level 2 and he's only using
Level
it
1.
now. Oh, level 1. Holy shit.
No, I came into the game with that.
Nice, and he's only using it 14 sessions in. Love it.
Anime rules. You don't give them everything up front.
No, you haven't even seen my ultimate technique yet.
No, anime rules is you gain a new ability and then you never use it again after that storyline.
Oh, you
Right.
think I'm gonna remember to use that again after this?
Yeah, that's
You're never gonna see that attack again.
Oh, by the way, I've been looking at my sheet. Fun fact, we've been calling an ability the wrong name the entire time.
Oh yeah?
Every time that I've done the ability in which I take another turn, I've been calling it Second Wind. That's not Second Wind, that's Action Surge. Second Wind is a healing ability that I did not know I had until right now.
Okay, yeah. And I've been wrong because I haven't corrected you. Oops. I was just like, yeah, man, I know you have that power.
Everything about this is why I love this campaign.
Totally.
Yeah. Like Joel told me that's what it was, and I was like, all right, cool, that's what it was. I
Making
could have
it
been
up.
healing myself the entire time, and apparently it counts as a bonus action. So
Yes, it
I
does.
can like do it and an attack.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's that fighter goodness, making it up as we go along. Can you believe I did a professional D&D thing at a convention not more than a couple weeks ago with like,
Saw that.
With-
By
Very
the way, I watched. It was a lot of fun.
yeah, with people who actually write fucking D&D material and they let me run a game for them.
No, they seem like no nonsense.
Yeah, really.
I enjoyed that.
God damn. But all right, Vorlin, it's your turn now. What are you gonna do?
Okay, I had luck with number 2. Like let's keep on that, and second verse same as the first. Let's
All
go
right.
dual wielding.
Nice.
And let's see. I threw away one d20.
Mhm.
Hopefully, it sent the message to the others. Rapier
Nice.
is 11.
Does not hit. Bangs off the shell.
Yeah. And then. Oh, this one's 19.
Okay, that
So
one
19, yeah. Plus with my attack bonus.
definitely hits. You get it with the short sword, and because it's still dealing with Corbin, the guy that has its tentacles in his hands, you can also still do a sneak damage on it as well because it's not paying attention to you specifically.
Oh, I'm
This
still
is the
going after.
second time you guys got to where I just held the enemy while
For
you guys
real.
attacked.
It's a good strategy. It works.
It works.
No, I thought I was attacking the second one, not the one that he's got in his hands.
Oh, okay.
One mud.
The one in the
Yeah.
mud or the healthiest one?
The healthiest one that I got.
Okay.
But the, what was it? 13 damage on it?
Yes. Okay. Yeah. That still works. So yeah, you hit the healthier one now that was bearing down on Captain Jericho, and yes, you end up actually damaging it for the first time all fight actually, and once more you get under the soft meat basically. That's the good stuff, and
Eat meat.
yeah, and you cut off some delicious slabs of gross lobster meat that's probably also poison.
Ew, but awesome.
Also
Uh,
awesome.
Did we have the sneak attack on that, or am I just rolling 1d6 for that?
Yeah, because he's working on Jericho right now, so you can add some extra sneak attack to that as well.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll 2 d6 and combine them. Or is it one?
It's only for the one you hit with.
So it's a short sword. It's
Yes.
the d6.
Yes.
Okay.
Sneak damage is always 1d6.
All right. Oh, that's 10 plus 3 is 13.
For a d6? For what?
Oh, I thought I rolled 2 of them.
No. Yeah, you only rolled a 1. I was gonna say that's a lot for one.
We're still just gonna take one of them because they were both 5.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. So yeah,
You
you
can make that an 8.
so yeah, you do an extra one on there, and you twist the blade deep into him there, and he can really feel it. And now that one is pretty hurt. Actually, wait, did Jericho go this turn? I don't think Jericho went this turn. He was supposed to.
I mean, let him
believe
swing
so,
his
no.
stupid stick really quickly. No
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. I'm forgetting now when you have special guest NPC. So all right, he has his big stick now, and seeing that what is it, the one you guys are all working on is probably the weakest and the most hurt right now. He is going to come running at it with his big stick, and he's going to see if he actually ends up doing any notable damage to it. And so that is going to be okay. So he rolled a 16, which means he can actually roll some damage for this one, and that's
Look
going.
who woke the fuck up, Jericho.
And he still rolled a 1 for damage, but he gets to add 3 on
Goddamn
top of it, so
Jericho.
that's 4 damage. So he very, very lightly taps this thing, and again, it seems more annoyed than hurt, but it also seems like it's probably going to die any minute now. And with that, Corbin, it actually does become your turn again.
Okay, is that one still in the mud?
Yes, one is still in the mud, and you still have your hands around one at the moment.
Cool. I am going to, since I have that one in my hands, I'm going to sling it by its mouth tentacles like a club into the one that's on the ground.
Fucking dope. All right, what are we
If
gonna?
this was a Family Feud, like the entire good answer.
Show,
Good
show
answer.
me thing in the mud. All right.
Show me improvised crab monster.
I love it. I love everything. Okay, yeah, roll a strength. Yeah, roll a d20 and add your strength. You big burly mountain man, you.
That's gonna be a 15.
Okay, yeah, I will say that is just enough to roll it up, and yeah, you throw this very weakened one, which makes it very easy, at the one in the mud, and it hits with such force that the shell of the one you threw actually cracks on open, is what it does, and that one dies instantly, and the other one, I'll say, takes 1d6 of damage, and that's going to be 3. So yeah, that one is hurt, and that one is crying out, but that one is still alive, the one in the mud, but not...
Cool, I'm gonna use action surge.
Sweet, okay, go for it.
I'm going to now take my Fire Fist and plunge it into the monster, activating the Fire Fist ability, which gives it an additional +5, I
Okay,
believe.
you still got to roll an attack for that, though, but by
Well,
all
I know,
means,
yeah.
go for it.
That's 20.
Oh, yeah.
Not natural 20, but 20.
Dirty 20. Yeah, that definitely hits. You smack it with your fist, so roll regular damage and then roll an extra for your fire damage.
Wait, is that how that works? Because the way it is on my sheet, it just says 1d4 for fire plus 5, and then an additional plus 5.
Okay, no, that's the damage die. That's a D4 for damage, which is the regular damage you always do, and plus 5 is what is it, like your expertise damage. So you roll that, and then you roll another D4 on top of that for fire damage.
Got it. Okay.
So really, yeah, you're rolling 2 D4s basically.
Okay, well, the first one was just a 1, but that gets a plus 5, so that's still 6.
Yeah.
So now I roll for the fire damage, and that comes out to a 2, so 8.
No, you don't. You only add the 5 once, because the 5 is for the regular punch. The fire is just kind of like a little extra sauce on top of it.
Oh, yeah, I know. What I'm saying is I got the 1 plus the 5. That makes 6, and then I roll the additional D4, you said.
Yeah, okay. I'm bad at math, so
that was
that's
a 2.
8. Okay.
Yeah, that's
so
8.
8 altogether. Okay, so yeah, you punch down with such great force into this thing, you're basically inside its chest when you light up, and it burns and it squeals, and, you know, you're just freaking smelling lobster all over the beach now. In fact, some looky-loos are kind of coming out with bibs and everything. But, oh yeah, that lobster creature is freaking dead, and you can hear Jericho's stomach rumbling, so hungry. So
I have to
hungry.
conjure some butter up in a second.
It's still so starved. All
All
right.
Eat the poisonous crab, though, right?
Mm.
We gotta make him king again.
How brave are you? All right. So
I'll
actually,
eat it. The fire should have purified it.
fire cures everything. All right. So the last remaining chull here, which is still the healthiest one, it's gonna take a run at you, Corbin. For
The other 2 are dead, so
yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah.
It's gonna take a run at you, and does it hit you? That's 13. So no, it doesn't hit you. It again just, kind of chomps wildly, but ends up, I'll say it trips over the corpses of its friends trying to get to you.
People escape from this beach a lot, don't they? I feel like if this is their security system, it's just crab monsters that are just clumsy idiots.
You got the feeling these weren't guards, that they just lived here and came up and ate the scraps every so often. But yeah, if they were, then holy shit, they need to get their fucking money back. All right, Antoine, back to you, buddy.
All right. I'm gonna smack this crab monster in the head with a mace again.
Nice.
Give him a good old little head cracker. 17.
Oh yeah, that hits.
All right, and then we D6. 2 plus 3, 5.
5. All right,
So,
yeah. You smack it in the head pretty good, and it kind of calls out meow.
Aw, can we keep it? I want to kill it now.
I mean, what is it? Corbin has animal handling, so like, if that's something you really wanted to talk him into doing, go for it.
You guys think Scrunch is ready for a pet? I don't know.
There's a lot of responsibility involved, man. I don't know.
A lot of responsibility. You're right.
I think we should
right.
ask Scrunch before we just show up with a monster and tell him to take care of it.
Oh, now you care about what Scrunch wants. You're silent on all things Scrunch all the time.
Because I let Scrunch talk for himself.
Oh.
It's a separate episode.
We're gonna have
I
to
burn
have
my
a
key
serious-
energy so that way I can take an additional turn to stare over at
Oh,
him.
you stare daggers at this man.
We're definitely gonna have a talk about what our parenting
Style
style is gonna be with Scrunch, guys.
Your goblin child also has a child too. He adopted Skip as well, so you're basically grandparents at this point.
Don't make me feel old. My reunion's coming up soon. Don't do this.
So Jericho's turn now, and he desperately wants to prove himself that he's actually like worth a damn and like actually pretty good. And he's gonna rear up with his stick is what he's gonna try and do, and he's going to attempt to smack one of these things. And the type of paladin he is, he doesn't actually get like a cool channel divinity or anything. That fucking sucks. He's like more of a cheerleader.
Look, he's got
paladin.
a stick right now.
Yeah.
He's got to do something. Is there
Yeah.
something he can roll to sit down over there somewhere?
And he ends up rolling a 9, so again, he just kind of bonks the thing on the head, and it just does nothing to him. Wow. So much for like, oh, I'm going to create a fun, cool new character who's going to join the team, and he's going to be awesome and everything. Yeah, apparently he's not built to do anything awesome. This guy got by solely on charisma and nothing else.
Well, pirate.
He was in a cage. He didn't really get by on that.
Yeah.
No, true. All right, so Vorlin, you again.
I'm gonna distract Jericho really quickly and go, "What's that?" and point over there, and then I'm gonna use Dragon Breath on this last one.
Oh, nice. All right, go for it.
Which is my saving throw is 8 plus your Constitution modifier. So I've been a minute since I've done this. Hold on.
Yeah, this is basically a save or suck roll. Either you make the roll or you don't, is how I think Dragon Breath actually works. You think I would learn the fucking rule to this one eventually?
Right. So wait. So did I just roll a 20?
Here, let me look at the goddamn power sheet again, and I'll say all creatures must make a saving throw, which determines the DC. Okay, you don't have to do anything. I have to make a roll, and if I get below something, I take half damage, or if I get above something, I only take half damage. If I take below, take full damage. But either way, you do damage in this one.
Okay.
Okay, so that is going to be an 11, which is below what I needed. So yeah, you roll 2d6s of frost damage.
Sweet. And it's just gonna be 5, but it counts.
Hey, that was enough. You rear up with your dragon breath and you expose a great, frigid, frost-filled torrent of energy towards this thing, and it is instantly frozen solid because it is in the water, and yeah, it is just, it's not doing good. It's frozen fish now. It's that shitty frozen lobster you get sometimes.
I was kind of hoping, like, Jericho could just knock him on the head one more time and he would shatter, but, you know.
Oh no, it's all right. I understand. I'm just glad I didn't get hurt too bad in the fight. Thanks, guys.
You're useless. You're useless, Jericho.
I didn't used to be. I used to be a captain. I was the pirate king, damn it.
I turn to the other two and point over my shoulder and go, I forgot. Why do we need this guy?
We shrug.
Oh, what was weren't we gonna make him the Pirate King? And wait, can he hear me right now?
Yes,
Go over
I
there.
can
Go
hear
over
you.
there real quick.
Okay.
Just go walk over there. All right, cool.
He goes back
Well, we
into his
gotta-
cage and closes the door and looks very sad.
Oh shit, dude, you're spawed. Where is it? All right, so where we gonna like make this guy the Pirate King, and then kill him and become Pirate
like
Kings?
I just do the
Why don't we
Race.
cut out the middleman and just become the pirate kings?
that's the plan. Don't say
Or destroy the entire island. I don't give a shit.
We're
Classic.
using
We
him-
already have. If
Yeah.
we take all of them out, the party barge is safe from pirates.
I think what we're doing is I think the long con on this is to help him jack his ship, and then we're going to jack the ship again.
It's at this point, too.
I see that. I can get on.
It's at this point Jericho just kind of perks up his ears. Look, you know what? Maybe it would be better if you just told me what you wanted, and I could help you. No one comes to the Rust Wharf unless they want something. Are you criminal types? Do you want me to smuggle something? Do you want me to get a hold of something? I do all sorts of shit, or at least I did when I had my ship, the Lion Tamer. I worked for everybody. I even smuggled stuff in for the Empire in my prime. Oh, did that piss off the Minnow and Sawtooth, I tell you. And now they're tearing up the fucking city, trying to see who's going to wear my goddamn crown. It's a sad state of affairs.
The Lion Tamer
Sounds
still
like way
operational.
more backstory than I'm interested in.
Oh, yes, my ship. I imagine Sawtooth and his goddamn vultures probably have it now and are tearing it apart for parts over at the ship graveyard.
Guys, I am so sorry that I froze the last crab so he could monologue like this. I am so sorry.
He picks
I'm
up a
currently eating the remains of the burnt lobster that I killed. So
this guy, what is it, Captain Jericho De Leon, is like monologuing so fucking hard. He picks up one of the skulls from the other cages. Alas, my ship, I knew him.
I smacked the skull out of his hand. Cut that out. You cut that out right now. You cut it out. You understand me? Stop it.
Oh,
all right, I've grown tired of his antics. I walk up to him and I say, all right, first off, you used to smuggle stuff for the Empire.
oh yes, all sorts of things.
Any robot parts?
Well, we did have some very strange armor. In fact, before I was deposed, I had a brand new shipment. Biggest one I've had yet. It's probably still on my ship.
God damn it. All right, fine. Where do you say your ship was?
Captain Sawtooth and the Lizard Men probably have it now. They take apart
All
every
right,
ship
and
over
I
at the ship
then
graveyard.
Tip his round cage on its side, and I start rolling it. I say, all right, just lead the way.
All right, through the town. Hey, can we make a stop so I can pick up my sword? I promise I'm good if I just have my sword.
I look at the camera and I just kind of give one of those Jim shrug and looks. That's kind of. You're giving one of those. So like, guess we're gonna go get this ship now.
Whackity schmackity
And out of
doo.
nowhere, cuts to me sitting in a chair against a cream white backdrop, just going. In all honesty, I was kind of intrigued to see what this sword would do, but I didn't want to let that on to the rest of everyone. And then we cut back to me rolling him in the cage.
Amazing. And on that note, everyone.
I was kind of hoping it would be a confessional about how much you really are happy that the Corbin's picking up steam.
Should have trademarked it, though. Now it's like the freaking Juicy Lucy. You got all these different restaurants claiming to own it.
So yeah, no, I got the domain name. I got the website. You know, got t-shirts coming. Look, this is gonna take off in a big way. I haven't told the guys yet. Don't let on. Don't want to count my chickens before they hatch. But
Man,
Shark Tank.
That's an episode right there. The like copyright lawsuit starring Corbin and his lawyer, who is Scrunch naturally, just trying to get the rights back.
No, I'm really looking forward to the episode where we have to investigate all these mysterious arson fires of all these little pubs that have been serving the mutton, just to find out that it was actually Corbin.
Well, as you see, my honor, my client is just cool as hell, so obviously he should own the copyright. Yes.
Scrunch attorney at law. Fuck yes.
He wears a little suit and a little tie, but no pants. He's just Donald Ducking it.
The new My Cousin Vinny. I love it.
This is all I... Look, now, if the gauntlet don't fit, you must acquit. Don't worry, I'm going to use my famous Corbin defense.
Oh, God.
And on
No judge on the world will prosecute.
There you go. And on that note, everyone, I think we're going to call that an act break. So glad to be back. So glad we could do this again. This was stupid awesome. I always have so much fun doing this with you all. I couldn't ask for a better crew of D20 degenerates. Any closing thoughts? Anything else that you want to promote at this time right now? We have at least 11 people in the chat.
I think most of them know. No, there's some people that don't know me. Go check out my video game channel because the other channel is dead.
Aw.
Orgy's Arcade. That's the name of the channel.
Know the feeling. What about you, Josh? Any gigs coming up? Anything? Kurt, you working on anything interesting?
I am working on a garden currently, and that's going well. You guys can come by my house and check it out. You guys in this group chat, not you strangers on the other group chat.
But if you find it, that'll be impressive.
Yeah, I got bell peppers coming in. Those are going pretty well. And,
nice.
All right. We're gonna see how those go. Got some cilantro planted. Got some more work to do on it, but it's coming along. So I got a lot of irons in the fire, same as you guys with your channels.
Nice. I, of course, have more comic book content, always whittling down X of Swords. I promise I'll start re-uploading YouTube versions of this show once X of Swords is done, and I don't need 3 extra slots a week for X-Men books I don't normally read. So yeah, get ready for that, everyone. And with that, be sure to join us next time. Same Capes and Quest time, same Capes and Quest channel, everybody. Bye-bye.
The Kree are terrible.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you want to know more about that, you got to watch the Patreon version of this show with a whole pre-show you don't normally get. Oh, it's worth it. I promise you.
The comic pre-talk was like what I showed up for today, and then it's like, all right, and then I get Ghost Dong out of that. So that's great.
And if you have any like fan works or fan art and anything, send it to me and I will legit play it on the show before we start.
Yeah, like if you do a ghost dog, could it be blue? In my head, it's blue. In my head, it's just a gigantic, massive, like a hologram of Dr. Manhattan.
I love it.
Just slamming down on somebody.
Don't forget the balls, guys.
Don't forget the balls.
The most important part. Bye-bye, everybody.